And all ATM cards work the same. All of them. I ain't that fool.
Hey, do you hear what I said when you see
No,
somebody?
Puppy, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I was so
Listen,
caught up with the
when they
guy.
got some nice clothes and shit, or some nice man bags, take a picture of them and send them to me. See if I want it. I
What if
got
I want to surprise you and get it myself for you?
okay. Well, if you need my sizes,
Yeah, I did.
I think
Yeah,
it's
because you gained weight, so yeah.
no, it's like a 3X shirt and
Oh, so you're in the big and tall.
well, just big, not
I
tall.
love my chunky man. I love it.
And I think the pants. I'm like at a 32 now, 34 maybe.
If I don't get to rub your belly, it ain't right. You
um,
think I be playing? I love my. Why you think I liked you when I met you?
I, in the belly.
Yeah, your swag caught my attention. Your swag, the way you talk to people. I like assholes. I don't like them nice guys. I don't. If you're too nice, I can take advantage of you.
That's some crazy shit about women these days, man. Cause like say for example, like when you send a girlfriend request on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to make a relationship out of a complete stranger out of midair. You know what I'm saying? So what do you say? A lot of men, you know, started off with dick pics and yo, when you gonna let me hit that and shit like that. I simply say, yo, you know, hit me up for some conversation and laughs. You know, maybe one day I could take you out to lunch or dinner or something. I think that is like, you know,
You hit me up with. Do you remember what you text me?
no, you tell me what I text you.
Do you? No, I'm asking. Do you remember?
You'd have to remind me. I forgot a lot of
Nah.
things.
All you said to me was, "How you doing? When would you have the time or the chat, or I have the chance to be able to take you out to eat?" That's what you asked me.
Oh boy,
And I said, "Who the fuck is this?" That's what I said.
man, I think I said it way better than that.
No, that's what you was being. No, and I took it in a nice way because you was being very polite.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the
You
Steel
and
City at
Rico was being
Pittsburgh's
nice.
Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Pickett backed up into his end zone here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, Pickett from his own end zone. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. There they are going for it. Here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
2nd down, here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's Pickett. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now Pickett on 4th down. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 44 yards. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this up. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. He'll let it fly for Austin. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 53 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Butker now to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A handoff for Warren. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's 3rd and 7. Off play action. Pickett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Pickett will look to throw it here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Second and 10. Now Pickett. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll let it fly for Austin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now it's Mahomes again. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce in the final second.